Hi and welcome to Core Chiropractic Facebook Live. This is Dr. Natalie Cordova and I want to talk about rounded shoulders today. More importantly, rounded shoulders, slouchy back, bad posture, also known as kyphosis or having that dowager hump. A lot of people are really concerned about that. So there's three things that is very important for good posture and avoiding these problems, right? One is alignment. That's addressed with chiropractic, right? Trying to get the spine lined up. Two is mobility, having flexibility. Again, chiropractic helps with that. And then three is strength, to have the strength to be able to support the spine so that you can have the better posture that you are aiming for. So the reason why rounded shoulders, rounded back, hunched over bad posture is bad for you is many things, right? So you've got compression of the disc, compression of the nerves, straining of the muscles that are being tugged and pulled because you're leaning so far forward and creating imbalances, so those muscles are constantly being tight. And then it also compresses the lungs, it compresses the heart, and you just are not going to have enough energy just because you can't access your vital organs, right, and the way you're supposed to. So how do we undo that? What can you do to help you as you unravel this bad rounded shoulders and bad back? You want to be able to elongate the spine and get those shoulders back and down. That's what you're aiming for. You want to get the ear over the shoulder and the shoulders back and down and straightening up that back. Now, of course, you're under chiropractic care. That's why you're watching this. You probably are one of our patients. If not, get under chiropractic care. That would be great. Now, that's going to help with the mobility. Any of the stuck vertebrae that are not moving well and they're stuck, that's what chiropractic does, is helps to unstick them, line them up, and get the mobility there. Now, how do we strengthen that and support that? So one, exercises, right? So what can you do right now while you're watching me on your phone or at your laptop? You can take little contractions and elongate and shorten the muscles that are being stretched out and pulled out forward in front of you. So it's little teeny tiny muscles that are being contracted to support that spine. Now you think about it, if you have a kyphosis that's exaggerated and not what you want, if the apex of that is about the brow line or wherever it is on your spine, you want to think of that apex and lengthen it, right? So you're trying to shorten the muscles that are supporting it, and it's the little teeny tiny muscles on both sides of the spine that need to be shortened and contracted. And as you start to contract those and reboot the muscles that are being elongated, then it's going to be able to have the strength, get the blood pumping through it to support the spine. So simple, easy exercises: contract and relax, contract and relax. The paraspinals along the spine is what you're aiming for. Just contract and relax, contract and relax. And you can do that while you're sitting at a red light. You can do that while you're at the job typing away. Just contract and relax and getting that muscles strengthened, elongated, opening up the lungs, being able to breathe, getting the head up and over the shoulders. It feels wonderful, and afterwards you're like, oh, easy, and you feel better too. Now, the second thing is, how do you get mobility? I'm going to demonstrate and use a wall, but you can also get on the floor. So a foam roller is really helpful to get that mobility, right? So we want alignment, we want strength, and we want flexibility. So foam roller is a really easy, cheap tool. You can get them online on our website. We have a little link to go to find one. They come in different sizes and different shapes. This is a very typical one, an easy one to use, and the density is appropriate as well. Some people will have a much softer one to start with, but this is another way that you can start to use a foam roller easily, is against the wall, because then you're not having the weight of your body and a little more gravity to go with it. But if this is way too easy, which I hope it is, then you certainly can get on the floor and you can start to mobilize your spine in that way. So as you go up against the wall, you get to a point, again, I like to find the apex of that spine, and you can roll up and down that spine. Easy, easy, easy. And this should be so light and so comfortable and easy to do. You're doing a few squats at the same time, getting some mobility. Now, if this is way too easy. Get on the floor, do the same thing, but you're trying to go up and down the spine, and you're just doing a few inches at a time and really pushing into that muscle. You're trying to get to the fascia that's tight around the muscle and demand it to expand and to lengthen and to give up, to relax. Now, this one I like too, is if you take the foam roller and you go along the spine, right? So it's parallel to the spine, just a matter of getting to it. You can take it here and you can go side to side, and that feels really good. Because one of the other things that we have too is you have the scapulas that get really tight and elongated, those rounded shoulders, and so those muscles are holding on real snug, and so when you're going side to side, you can get into the rhomboids and the traps that are holding it real tight and have some muscle knots, and you can roll those out, and that feels really nice, really easy. You can do this again on the floor, you can do this again on the wall. A lot of our older patients that have a hard time with control and getting up and down on the floor, this is so easy for them, simple to do. Now, the third thing that we also like to recommend for mobility is the lacrosse balls. Got this nice green one so you can see it easily. I also have a blue one because those are our colors. We love lacrosse balls. Now, what you want to do is, again, you're going up and down the spine. You can go up and down, you can go side to side. You're trying to break up adhesions. Sometimes you'll find a knot and you just hold it. You feel a pulse going through it. You don't want to dig so that you're trying to break a bone or bruise your muscle. You're just trying to break up adhesions, and a few minutes goes a long way. So again, you want to find a spot along the wall, and you just go up and down. Little squats as you're working those muscles, trying to break up adhesions. Now, going side to side, you can feel how it goes up and over the ribs. It feels really good, sometimes a little painful. You can back off, and you can also push deep into it. When you have that scapula up against the rib and then the lumpy, bumpy muscles and the adhesions that have been there for years, you're just trying to get into that little groove, trying to break up the adhesions, get more blood to flow into there to restore that area and really get onto that little lump and work that muscle. So that's what you're trying to do with this ball. Now you can also go to the side and go up and down, getting into the lats, up into the armpit. It gets really dense and tight. And so one of the things that you're trying to do with that rounded shoulder, you're trying to get the mobility back into the shoulders so it will sit back onto the thoracic spine and make it easy so you can do overhead squats and really demand better strength of your spine. And so you're not just doing extensions. You really want to keep upping your game so that you have continued strength, continued mobility, and continued alignment to have the most vibrant life that you could possibly have. And those also go a long way to get rid of the pain, because a lot of times if you have that burning, stabbing pain right there, you know who you are, because sometimes that won't go away for a long, long time. It's not just about the muscle. You can work that muscle, you can get a massage, but it's from the neck being compromised, having bad posture, and it's pinching the nerve, pinching the disc, and it doesn't just go away. You have to start to elongate and get the mobility in there, and then that nerve can open up and go to the muscle, and finally you can get the relief. So it takes layers upon layers, trying to unravel bad posture to get to where you have healthy joints, healthy nerves again, and that you're pain-free. And that's our goal, right? To be pain-free and to be very healthy and having a wonderful, vibrant body. So I hope these helped. I hope you start doing them right away. Share it with a friend. Let them know they too can also have better posture and a better health. Have a great day. Thank you.